Woo, 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 woo. Oh, it's magic. We're just gonna sit here in utter silence. Move said camera over here. Eh. What is happening? Let's go. Freaking the hairline's wild. It's fine. Is this in focus? Kind of looks like it. That's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, we could be exploring the galaxy. Oh, well, what is up, everybody? Conveyor belts. Lots of conveyor belts. Here's what we need. Welcome, everyone joining. How are you guys doing? You lovely people. Big chillin'. Freaking tired. Who are you lurkers up in here, huh? Say hi. So, I'm gonna need a few things that automate. However, I think Polyphrium should be hella. Oh, it's not hella up. What are y'all waiting on? Carbon nanotubes. That's why I was building that. Okay. So I need. Need conveyor belts. Which none are being made because don't have those. Don't have green motors. Plenty of those though. Alright then. Oh, that's unfortunate. We could probably downgrade the belts and the splitters and call it good. Do I actually have those on me? Don't. Let's see. What's happening? Hello. How are you? I am tired, but you know, I'm alive.
When putting a conveyor belt, all you need to
What
do
did I
is
do today?
determine the
Just work.
starting point and
A
the
lot of
end
work.
point of it. In addition,
Yeah.
use the up arrow key to lift up one level,
Or
and use
sure.
the down arrow key to drop down one level after the conveyor belt is lifted. Press keypad 0 to reset the construction height of the conveyor belt to the ground. If you don't want the conveyor belt to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the shift key.
Hit my conveyor belt, just like exactly the building I work. Also, if you guys would like to kind of interact a little bit better and watch the game I'm playing, watch me die. It's not really, it's like an automation universe explorer game, so exploring the solar system. More than welcome to. The link for the game one is in my bio. If you're not, it's not mandated. You don't have to come. You don't have to support the channel. You don't have to do any of that. Just it's on a bigger screen over here so I can read it, right? So there's always that. And I'm gonna need some inserters too. How many inserters? 163. Easy day. And I also need those things, which I need steel for. Which I'm not making any. What do these need? Processors. Oh, good thing I do have processors on this planet. We'll get rid of a stack of that and grab that. That's good. We can go back. But we're gonna try and get inner. So right now I'm kind of just harvesting within the planet. There's a very few materials that I have in the solar system right now because I am slowly making basically warp cores for the rest of it. But I haven't exactly kicked those out. Oh, can I make another one of these? Not currently. Alright, we'll fix it in a minute. But yeah, it's a little hard to explain if you can't see. But like I said, you are more than welcome to come and join. Do all that fun jazz. These belts. So there's more. Yeah. One more somewhere. That. I don't know where it's at. I guess I picked it up at some point. So basically, we're placing all these belts down. So I've got to downgrade some more. One big sad. Hopefully it's enough belts. I guess we will see. And I gotta make sure that... How many belts do I have left? Currently enough. That's all that matters. And then I gotta make all of everything else. I can also downgrade just the sorters. how this goes. Belts. Oh, I probably don't have enough belts anymore. Yep. Alright, what did I need to make a crafted steel? So we have some steel being made. We don't have a lot of steel being made. Oh. Workers. Yeah, quite a few workers. I'm glad I built that. I should probably like. I doubt that that's gonna fill anytime soon. Let's see. What we got? What? What's that? What's that?
That's what?
What's up? Like, what's going on?
No. What game are you playing?
Playing a game called the Dyson Sphere Program.
Oh, we got it cool.
It's about building a kind of like a Death Star around a star, so you harvest the sun for power.
What about?
You what?
No. Well, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen. Alright, kind of need to build. No, I'm gonna just dump these in here. I don't need them on my person. It's taking up inventory space. So now we need glass. Unless I tore it up, I had one making glass. Over here. Nice. All this is gonna get torn up eventually. How many do I need? 70? I'll just go ahead and make all 50 of those, and I need more glass. So I'll grab another thing of glass. We got 50, 60. We need 7 more, which is just more glass. And 7. Boom. That should be enough. Let's go back to the other planet, and we will grab more conveyor belts, probably another stack of unit surface, because, I mean, we're still going to be building harvesting said planets. Take quite a few belts. 3 stacks. We'll grab some magnets. We'll grab some circuit boards. We'll grab some motors. Literally just grab like 2 stacks of everything. I think we're good on. Grab 1 more stack of stone. I know, we're grabbing another glass while we're here. I think that's it. I don't think we have too many more things. Well, like I said, feel free. The link for the YouTube is in the bio. You don't have to come. You don't have to give money. You don't have to get anything. You can come chill. You don't. You just sit here and watch on TikTok if you want. Nothing big deal. It's a little more cool if you do go to YouTube because you actually get to see the game. And I really like this game because it's like space exploration meets automation, which is kind of like my favorite things to do in games. We do have to build a power hub, which means we need magnets, which means we need magnets, which means we need to go up here and grab, well, magnets. In case you don't know what automation is, it's literally just I build things to build things to build things to build things for me. So instead of me making them in my inventory, I just have a bunch of machines doing it. Industrialize. But I'm pretty sure industrial just is still like man, where automation is robots. Other forms of other forms of manufacturing, I guess. Can I build one of these yet? Power grid things. I can build a few of them. We will build 2 for right now. Two is good. They also use my power poles, which is a little unfortunate. But I haven't needed power poles in a while. We're doing pretty decent on fuel. I'm actually going to add those other fuel canisters. Keep one off just in case I need to emergency fuel. Running out of fuel in space is bad. In this game, it's really bad. Especially, so this game is originally single player. I keep getting this error, and I don't know what. Causing me problems. But, nothing like that's gonna be game threatening. I'm not too worried about it. But yes, if you run out of power in this game, you're not completely SOL. However, if you're in multiplayer, it's not as bad because someone can technically come rescue you. We've done it before. Me and my buddies. I'll actually relog here in a second. I don't know what's throwing all the errors. It says it's a mod. I have to check to make sure there's no updates. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just save and reload though. Quit. Relaunch. Load. Womp womp womp. Instantly into the launch and got errors. Inserter factory. There's like an inserter error. How am I supposed to know where that is? No idea. I can tell you. Alright. So I can't see because this thing is in my way, so we're gonna quit the game. I didn't mean to quit like that, but okay. I could try and launch in single player, but I don't think I'm going to. Just in case. Nope. Another trash can. I have it's a feeling that it's literally the thing I... Oh, looks like it. Alright, so let's try and fix this. I feel like it's these. It's saying it's an inserter or something. I wasn't getting that error until I started plopping these down. So let's find out. Replace these belts down. Broke thought I saw some yellow belts. Maybe I was wrong. Might have just been the inserters. Inserter factory. Second. King stick. Total cursor. Couldn't tell you. There's no way it would let me copy these and collide or have errors. I'm still getting a crap ton of errors. Present cargo pass facility. The bounds of array. Can I like Google what this error is? I don't know what it means. Close error. Apparently there's a mod to force the game to stop giving me errors. Like unless it's a manufacturing error or a game breaking error, I don't really care. Hello! What is cooking? Okay. What is a caterpillar on my face? It was I don't know, it just kind of grew there and I got lazy and didn't want to put in the work to take it off one day. And the laziness grew and grew and grew until it just kind of stuck. I occasionally trip people out, like I'll go in and then just take it off one day and then everyone's like, oh my gosh. Hello, why aren't you coming through my headset? Hold on. Do. No, output needs to be my headset. Actually, it needs to be headset chat. There we go. I'm loading a new mod that supposedly, hopefully, gets rid of errors because for some reason, I guess there's an inserter somewhere that good luck of us finding it.
Lovely.
Did I launch the error? Watch me launch friggin' without the error. Or without the mod. Yeah. If I'm reading it correctly, it's an inserter inserting somewhere, and good luck finding that. Installed. I don't know if it works though. I can't read Chinese, which kind of worries me.
I mean, come on,
Preferred
man,
version 5 point. Well, let's try this again. Oh, I'm streaming games over here on YouTube. You're more than welcome to come hang out if you want. Trying to play this game. I can play the game. It's just got a really annoying error and it keeps popping up. And it's not affecting anything that I know of. It's called the Dyson Sphere Program. It's space exploration and automation. And it's an amazing game. It's actually single player. However, someone came out with a really nice mod not too terribly long ago. And makes it multiplayer. Surprisingly, multiplayer has never been the problem. I'm not get. Oh, I stand corrected. It stopped for like a second and then started right back up again. So it's inconsistent. Yeah, the YouTube link is in my bio if you want to come watch the game and not my pretty face. I mean, my pretty face is still in the stream, but
this one,
TikTok
you're talking to?
Yeah. Present cargo pass. Factory. Index was outside the bounds of array. The heck does that mean? Apparently they fixed it last year, this error. I'm guessing the mod brings error back in. Something with deleting something. So let me throw something out of my inventory and delete it. And cycle. Maybe that's the error we've been getting that we think is a desync error, and it's just not a desync error.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I don't know what happened. My phone just decided it wasn't gonna stay connected.
It's a big unfortunato. Oh, no, we're taking one angle. Okay. Can do. Drag this guy all the way down. You know, I was never a really big fan of Mr. Beast, but he's got a really convincing ad for his chocolate right now. It's kind of funny. It's the D's Nuts chocolate.
Oh goodness. I've had some of this chocolate before, like the Mr. Beast bars. They're actually pretty good. Anna didn't like it because she said it wasn't a rich enough chocolate, but she's super spoiled on like Dove chocolates and stuff. So.
I was gonna say it's not supposed to be dark chocolate, but also I think he has a dark chocolate. You just have to get the dark chocolate.
Yeah, I love a good dark chocolate. What I can't stand is if it's a dry dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate powder.
If it's a dry dark chocolate, it might as well be compressed cocoa beans.
Right. All right. Welcome, my 3 viewers. How are you today? How? That's not gonna work. Well, how are these laid out then? This? Yes. No, they can't fit there. Or is there just none down here? Was that the case? That actually might be the case. Alright, that's fine with me, I guess. I don't really care a whole lot. As long as it works. Yep.
So
There had to have been.
project.
A little bit of a project, you could say.
Been working kind of hard to try to do some minor improvements and get a compiled binary for a mod that is no longer updated.
Who?
It's a mod called Open Computers, and it's kind of a computer craft killer. And then the mod author decided that it was too much overhead for him to keep updating, so I got stuck on 1.12. And then someone in the community actually made a GitHub repository where they supposedly had already made it 1.16 compatible, but the mod author is still like super uninterested in maintaining the mod. And technically the rights to this are you can compile it yourself if you know how, but you're not allowed to like redistribute it. And so while I was at it, I decided to take a little bit of a liberty and pick something everyone has complained about with this mod, and make the hard drives more bearable to listen to. But I want to show you this mod off to you. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear the game audio, but you don't really need to hear it to know it works.
Thin form stalagmite crystals. I'm gonna need those. But, oh well, opinion.
I don't know if you can see my screen or not.
Yep.
Okay, so this is what a computer typically looks like compared to like computer craft.
Uh-huh.
You've got different like let's see if I can show you. So this mod has several cool things, right? You've got hologram projectors that can display in color or not. You've got 3 different size computers. You've got tier 1s, tier 2s, and tier 3s. That just determines what kinds of components you can put in the computer, and then you have different size screens. Tier 3 can do pretty much any resolution at full color, whereas Tier 2 only does like 6 colors, I think.
Okay.
And then your Tier 1 is only black and white. Really cool stuff. But you actually have all these really cool emulated peripherals, and you can actually build server racks and stuff too. So it actually simulates like building a real computer. You've got real memory, real CPUs, real video cards, that kind of stuff. And this is how you configure it. You know, you've got a little bunch of different slots, and you can put floppy disks and motherboards, you know, hard drives in the motherboard and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you also have RAID arrays, so you can combine multiple disks to get one faster write times than two.
Okay.
Larger storage.
Yeah. As one does.
But this is one of the cool things, right? So you remember in computer craft, like when you build a computer, you have to right click on it to actually see the GUI, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't have to do that with this one. You can see the screen rendered live.
Very nice.
And this is actually a piece of software someone else wrote that makes it a full functioning like desktop environment with controls and an app store and everything.
Nice.
And me and Jason have been screwing around with this because another thing is it takes that modularity to a whole nother level as well. You can build robots that have the same level of customizability. And
Hello.
yeah.
Good.
So,
How are you?
been real excited because I got this finally working in 1.16. You know, where all the popular mods are. And everything is actually treated like a real like device too. Like your BIOS is actually something you can write to. RAM is actually something you can write to. Everything is treated like a real writable and readable peripheral.
Very nice.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the mod I'm the most proud of right now. And god damn, I fucking hate doing it. But yeah, this is a pretty fun little mod. You can and of course the computers actually consume real power too. So like if I break the power source it's connected to, the computer will run out of energy here in a minute. As you can see, it's losing power.
Sweet.
And when it does, it'll just blue screen. So yep, there it goes. And if I click the, you know, it tells me, you know, not enough energy. So yeah, that's the fun thing.
Very nice.
So yeah, been a fun mod. Been working on it for a bit. Someone else made this. I just helped get it converted to an actual like functional binary that you can drop into Minecraft. And these are hologram projectors. These are actually fun.
Just pull up my stream on the computer, you know?
You know, I'm sure somebody has probably tried at this point. I know there once was actually somebody who had a Twitter client for this. And then there was someone else who wrote a Discord client that would let you at least send messages, which was kind of cool. But yeah, you can do stuff like this. You can run holograms that look like that.
Sweet.
Or I can set up a Christmas tree hologram, I believe. Yeah. See?
Very nice.
There's actually tools and stuff to. Let's see. I can move this one around too. I believe. We can make the holograms huge, like that. And they look great at night too. So slashed. Yeah, they look great at night. So. But yeah, that's something I've been working on. I actually had to learn how to use fucking Gradle, which it's like
Big rip.
the worst fucking thing to ever try to learn.
Big rip, my guy.
And Gradle runs incredibly slow if you're on, if you're using IntelliJ to edit files and stuff.
If you're using a potato?
No, it's just that awful.
Do I have an international? Yes, I have international station, but I've got ships. I think it's time. Maybe it's freaking place it. There it is. It's like I know I can't look and block. It's seen distance of that. We have overflow green science, so just pour out everywhere else. Alright, for starters, I want to figure out which planet has the spin form, and what power source I need. This one? Oh, sulfuric acid too. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it'll be the same planet. There's 2 planets with 2 moons. Huh. So this has the spin form. And then what does this planet have? That planet has fire ice. What does this one have? That's the gas giant. This one has the sulfuric acid. Alright, then we'll worry about that later. But this is where I want to go. So that's how we're going to make easy cargo nanotubes, is the spin form. What's our ETA? 7 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours. Yeah, if you don't, like I said, you don't have the proper fuel to get around here, you ain't getting back. You get lost in space. Ten seconds. Can't see, you're gonna make me go out into the freaking abyss. Have you?
I'm sorry, can I not kiss my husband?
Nope. Is this a water planet? Oh my god. Warren, what are you doing?
Give me a real kiss.
Warren, I found a pretty much entire water planet.
Who's this?
It's the Army reservist guard person.
Yeah.
If I can harvest these.
I was about to say you got the only piece of land on the entire
Entire planet.
on the entire
Warren, you still there?
Hey.
Hold on. Oh no, he's not here anymore. Very nice. You're very cute.
Thanks. Taking my claim.
Mm-hmm.
W.
Have you? Windation. Alright, so we need wind. I have 34 wind. The question is, I need foundation to put this on, right? I can't just slap this down. Which means I gotta fly all the way back. I gotta fly all the way back to my system, pick up concrete, and back. I should have like viewed the planet. Get the Zeta, right? Yeah. Increase my speed. Warren, I found an entire water planet.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's got freaking resources, but you have to definitely build, you know, things so you can build. I know that made a whole lot of sense, but
Yeah, that made so much sense. Cleared the water right up.
yep. You have to build freaking foundations.
What's
There's
this
like
mod that I gotta go download?
I think I removed it. Hold on, oh, it's called Close Error. I also took off the achievements mod because I thought that was causing the error for a bit. Alright, so now I gotta go find these guys. Stack that in my inventory. I probably don't need that much. Like that much. It is wind power. I'm windy. Which is gonna suck. But there's hydropower. I guess I could also just build a solar array. How many is the solar caps? 358. $382. That is enough. Now I'm gonna go back.
Wow, my TikTok actually recommended you.
Oh,
No.
this one? No, that one.
For once, it showed me something other than fucking Simpsons clips. And pirated movies.
Yeah, you know, if you want new recommendations, all you gotta do is you can turn off your microphone stuff and start going crazy. For like half a second, it showed your body spawned in on mine.
Oh, nice.
looks like the South Pole. Well, it also looks like the South Pole doesn't get a whole lot of light. Which is kind of sad. So I might have to go north. Oh, fantastic. I don't have enough soil. Alright, forgive me everyone, I'm cheats in the soil. Soil is very annoying. I don't know why it requires soil and platforms. It's probably to balance it out, but I don't care. I just want to be able to put down platforms. Right, so we're looking for 928. 928 soil. I grab this and shrink this itty bitty. 498. 498. Alright. Just won't talk about. I'm not going to cover the entire planet. This means I can actually cover the entire homeworld if I really wanted to. Due to having an entire planet dedicated to water. You doing a bunch of research?
Doing it in small bursts, yeah. There's no sense in not trying to get through it if we got the means to.
Alright. So we're going to place down this guy. Yeah, I gotta place down first. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna place down this power. And then we'll probably my platform is not big enough. Or wind is more powerful. I guess wind would be the most powerful thing on a water planet besides hydroelectric. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just a space intelligence in a mech suit. Huh?
Not like you're an environmentalist.
Nope.
You're the guy that works for a Chinese computer.
Right?
Turns out all of this is real, and we're actually working for the Chinese government right now.
Can you imagine? Just harvesting power.
Biggest fucking bamboozle ever.
Bye-bye security clearance. Alright, so spin form. So, local demand, remote supply. We need space workers delivered. You know, whatever the minimum amount is, because it's going to bring a big load anyway. Fill it up with drones. I don't think I really have anything on this planet that I'm exporting at the minute. There is a lot of crude oil though. For starters, we will just do that guy right there. Throw one of these mining machines down. We'll grab try and throw extra power down. Just cuz. Can I do... I'll throw down a power pole. Very nice, thank you, appreciate it.
Game just crashed.
No. It's just long enough. Damn.
I just had my game crash, so.
Oh, well. That's unfortunate. Apparently my super long poles aren't long enough. That's fine. Also slap some more we can wind turbine down, just specto my scrotum. I'm gonna put all these wind things down. Alright, so back to how much power we got? We got plenty of power. Power is a flowing. Why? Oh. Let's toss a power pole down here. Give it to the big guy. How much power do we have now? Still enough power. That's good. Remote demand. Alright, so one shipment of space warpers is on its way. 800. Alright, so this thing is sufficed forever. This is
Where are you making
nice.
space warpers?
In the middle of the planet, along the ring, you'll see 3 towers decently close to each other. Turn. Warpers required. Alright, cool. Nice. Right, time to go back to homeworld. Pass a bunch of logistics vessels on the way, trying to pick up their spin forms. But we are on our way. Once again, if you're joining in on TikTok, head over to my link in the bio if you'd like to watch the game. Exploring the galaxy, automating stuff. No, we're not playing No Man's Sky. It's a game called the Dyson Sphere Program. Pretty fun game if you like automation, Satisfactory, Factorio, any games like that. Another thing I did, like, surround the gas giant and collectors. So more than welcome to request all the deuterium and hydrogen we could ever need. Probably a lot of hydrogen. Probably more hydrogen than deuterium, but Alright, so that should be our carbon nanotube production. Should be kicking off now. This guy right here.
Do you know where we're making titanium armor?
There was a little bit on Zendaya 1, but I don't know anymore. It'll soon be made on this planet, most likely. But I need sulfuric acid, which I think I was pulling from a different planet already. I'm not sure. Alright, so we are making and providing carbon nanotubes now, which should be kicking off our wonderful polyphrium production. Yes. What's that looking like? Polyphrium. Actually, carbon nanotubes. Production is 48.7, consumption is 48.7. So we're consuming what we're making. That's fine. How does one increase this production? For starters, looks like faster belts.
I'm gonna be real with you. I need you to help me figure out how to set up green science.
I kind of already have green science being made if you want to pipe out extras. It's wherever the space warpers are. Just
Green
pipe out.
science is pretty much just the space warpers, so.
Well, vice versa, but yeah. So if you want to pipe out overflow, don't pipe out, don't split it, overflow, but.
I don't know where it's at, dude.
Fly this way around the ring. You'll find it.
You say that.
It's going to be on your left.
Ah, let's see. Goddamn.
Yeah, all you gotta do is look for giant green towers.
Yeah, I see it. Jesus. Is it cheaper to make warpers that way?
I have no idea.
Because regular space warpers are just gravitational lenses, and green science is gravitational lenses and quantum chips.
I have no idea. I just had a blueprint for space warpers, so that's what I threw down.
It's definitely not cheaper, but I imagine it's probably faster.
Probably. Probably more efficient.
Is there a spare slot on the tower?
Pretty sure it was, there was quite a few special research that was included for that one, so. So we're gonna upgrade this export. There we go, now we're cooking with peanut oil. How many more stackers? I can put a stacker here and it'll also help out. Get them on the belt faster. And I ran out of those belts, so I'll just borrow one, go back, stack them on the belt. Doesn't help me if that's not upgraded either. Big yikes. Need more magnets. Means I need more graphite. Easy enough. now. Are you not outputting anywhere? Oh, they are. Very confused. One thing that's already going to need is definitely faster output. Where's that at? It's right there. Requires logistic carrier capacity level 8. We don't have white science yet, so that's fine. What are we doing? Proliferate. It's eating all of our carbon nanotubes right now. You know what? I'm gonna. How many were there? 23? %, the input's gotta be boosted. That wasn't the input, whatever. I'm missing freaking proliferated things. Huh? Because there's gaps. Why is there gaps? Maybe this belt's not going fast enough? Still gaps. gonna run redundant setups because that should work. The same problem over here. Doesn't look like it. Now these need to be upgraded because these are too slow. Which should be fine, that's not too overflowed. So there's twice as many on this one, that's why it's tripping a little bit more. My question is, why does it have a single output? No, dual outputs with a single input. So I delete this. And then replace all this. Have multiple outputs. Go down. Let the overflow. Take the overflow. Is that what it is? Uh oh. This belt from freaking pivot. Right, so that should boost that. Alright, easy enough, easy enough. Lacking on power. Alright, well. So we do have an abundance of hydrogen we can put in if we really wanted to. We unlock those suns yet? We probably could if we wanted to. look real quick. Probably flatten it out with greens. Still there, Warren?
Yeah, I am.
Solve our power problems, but we gotta get there first. So I can add another logistics station here somewhere. We will request this hydrogen. It's more common. Remote demand. Given all the ships. Numbers are not required.
You wouldn't happen to have any wood on you still, would you?
Wood? Yes.
There's a bone. You know of a nearby planet that has any?
Wood? I have no idea. What you need wood for?
You'll see. Let me go see if I left any on like Zeta 1 bag.
How's our power? Still sucks. Still freaking sucking it down, bro. Alright, how much power are we hurting for? Just 300 megawatts, give or take 400 megawatts. How much do these? They do 2.16 megawatts. 2.16. So, math, right? We need 400 megawatts or so, divided by 2.16. I need to get 185 more generators if I want to get close to that number. Or speed run into these stars might be a better option. You did the universal matrix. These are green and red. We can do that one after. Easy day. Then artificial stars. So I need to make, was it the anti-gravity fuel? Yeah, antimatter
You just went
fuel.
ahead and cemented the whole fucking planet? Damn, man.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Save some wood for some people. We've gone to 3 planets. They're all covered in cement.
Go to a different solar system. We had space warpers.
I don't.
They're being made. Antimatter. Antimatter. Oh, big yikes. Ten antimatter field rods a second. Quite a bit. What resources does it take? That's from raw. All resources. Tempting. Let's do. I already have a blueprint for antimatter. I do. So I'll make one. Right. New paste. Save. Oh. We got quite a big area to place it, that's for sure. The problem is it definitely takes up. Let's go make this on another planet. Make antimatter field. Where is Zeta 1?
How do you warp again?
Shift.
It's definitely not shift.
Control.
Left or right control?
I don't think it
Push
matters,
control.
but right control. Or caps lock, not freaking control.
Damn, man.
Sorry. My brain's like elsewhere. need to cover everything to my left. Hit the ground pretty hard. Instantly popped an error when I hit the ground. It's
Found a frozen planet that actually has water on it.
interesting.
And a shit ton of silicon.
Alright, let's try that. I don't have any more of the blue ones, huh? Big Oofarino. I definitely don't have enough belts. Need to fix that. Those blue? Oh, those are green. Those are blue though. some of these. Definitely have. Oh, probably didn't have power.
Yeah, you think you can come to a rescue?
Not at the moment.
Well, I'm on a planet. There's nothing to burn.
Yeah, it's funny, unfortunate, my guy.
Yeah.
You don't
I
got
got
coal or
one mine
nothing?
coal deposit, but I don't think I will. And I didn't realize space warpers would eat through literally all my fuel.
Mm-hmm.
I know, it's just killer shit.
Didn't bring the deuterium, huh?
I had a couple of them. Those space warpers eat through it.
Drones here in a second. In the TikTok stream, if y'all want to continue to watch, feel free to come over to the YouTube link in my bio. And it's all. I will see y'all later. You have any solar panels or anything on you?
Nope.
I'll come rescue you, but I need help building all the required items on the top of the screen. So we can get antimatter fuel, which you could also burn here in a minute, but also unlimited power. Okay, any more belts? No, just a bunch of
bad.
just a bunch of inserts, everything like that. Alright. Where'd you get lost at?
Just look on the map, dude.
I see ya. Which planet are you on?
Gamma Corvi 3. That should do the trick. Now I just gotta wait for the recharge to finish. Well, that works too. You got copper?
Opens. Do 358. That seems like way too much for how small it is, but. Getting the materials to make solar panels. I got it. I made them in my inventory.
You ever see that video of that kid that like did the star theme from Mario Bros and like slammed his fucking face into a door?
Yes.
That was
He
fucking
acts like he
great.
gets the star and runs around. And
Fucking great.
what's your power level at?
Almost full. And we're good. You just gonna leave this here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Probably come back to harvest the planet at some point. I'm gonna work on making the tier 2, 3-ish miners that it wants. If you want to do literally all the other things. So they don't want me. So it needs tier 2 inserters. I could grab that. Or tier 3 inserters. I could do those. And then I could do the 195 tier 3 assemblers. All those. Take some fandangling, but I will get her done. I have 24 of them. Why did those place? Does it not need tier? Oh, maybe it doesn't require tier 3s. Okay, that's fine. It's tier 2s. Have tier 2s? I think tier 2s quite easily, actually. Yeah, tier 2s. Tier 3 inserters. How many do I need? It's a lot. It's a lot. Need stackers and splitters. I have stackers. No. Stackers are a little bit expensive. Maybe I need 11. Fantastic. Need these. I need 1,000 inserters. Tier 2. Currently have 20. And 195 into tier 2 assemblers. Can I make these? Ooh, 100. Place those down.
Why did we build this on this planet?
Room. That the power grid's a little more stable on this planet and a little bit easier. It's expandable. It won't matter after this thing is built, but ooh, I'm gonna have to go find unipolar magnets. Oh, brother. I think that's it. Besides some cheaper stuff, aside from the stackers are a little pricey. And then I'll have to go find those unipolar magnets. Let me locate some of those real quick. There's some. I only have black holes. You have more than one black hole? Yes. Which one's closer? That one is 33 light years. That one is 25. How many space workers do I have? I don't have enough. How many fuel cells do I have? 13. Alright, I'm gonna go get me some unipolar magnets.
You've been saying that.
Yep. Very rare resource, but it's fine. Ship them back. You can build some top tier smelters, that's for sure. If you want to take care of those other items, and then we can start automating the big boy fuel and get these star power going, brother. It's gonna take me a minute and 33 seconds to travel to this area. That's also assuming my fuel lasts that long. I don't think it will.
You're still crafting all your tier 3 inserters.
Appreciate it. Oh, I've got all the inserters.
Motherfucker, you told me to make the inserters.
No. I said I was grabbing the tier 3 inserters and the assemblers.
Well, what the fuck am I making then?
I don't fucking know.
You told me you were getting the assemblers, and
we're halfway to the freaking target. Splitters, stackers. Splitters, stackers, poles. Splitters, stackers, poles. Hovering power poles, smelters, and then some proliferators.
alright, you're gonna have to give research a break, because you're just about out of everything now.
Yeah, I know. But we have stars. That's what I was trying to reach.
Because when you start running out of purple, that's when the whole thing starts to bog down.
Yeah. It's mostly power right now, but trying to fix it. Apparently, 20 seconds in hyperspace is 2 hours at the sail speed 2,000 milliseconds.
Interesting.
It's like a 10 times ratio.
Is there a reason you got a whole bunch of refineries not configured?
Yes, they were making too much oil production and backing up the system.
You okay?
Solar energy ratio, 145%. Right.
Ah, my mouse. No, I love it. Did you just hear me?
I'm gonna fly into a black hole. This looks different.
What does?
The black hole.
Mm.
What we got on this planet? I'm looking for the good stuff. Where's the good stuff?
Wait. What do you mean planet? I thought you went to a black hole.
Well, they're planets. The only planets at the black hole are the only ones with unipolar matter. There you are.
Yeah.
South Pole. Ah, it's right next to me.
Choked it pretty hard on silicon.
Yep, I know. Do 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 do.
Why are you choking on silicon?
I don't know. I think I only had one thing mine in it. I have more stuff in my inventory that I could plop just a bunch of miners down. But right now, I am on the other side of the star cluster. I'm gonna leave one just in case bad things happen. We need magnets.
I think it's more like you've only got one ship exporting it. You have a shit ton of it on the other planet.
Possible. Did I not bring any drones?
Sounds like a skill issue.
Fine, I can just use belts.
So So how do you request just a specific item?
What do you mean?
You said there was something you did that made it where you could just request an item once instead of having to keep a constant amount.
Huh?
Alright, are your ears on this time, good sir?
Yes,
I'm gonna
but
repeat
you're
myself
not.
a third
You're.
time.
And are you talking about, like, what system?
With the logistics network. What else would I be talking about?
You said request an item once?
Yeah, didn't you say that you could do that somehow?
That wouldn't make sense. If you're trying to grab something one time, you can grab it out of the logistics towers from anywhere in the planet. If you find the right tower.
That's not what I was talking about.
But I also don't have the personal logistics system set up on the planet yet.
Okay. So what kind of nonsense were you talking about 2 weeks or 2 days ago?
I don't know. You probably are thinking of me talking about something else. Anything else useful on this planet? There's fire ice. Holy cow, there's a lot of fire ice.
I thought you were making deuterium fuel or deuterium fuel rods.
I was not, no. Time to drain my power. Doo-dah, doo-dah. far away. But good news is, by the time I get there, we should most definitely have the metal we need.
Then we take over the world, right?
Sure.
Did you hear that Kerbal Space Program 2 finally went public?
I saw people streaming it.
They did a public launch today. What's your thoughts on it?
Oh no, I haven't watched any gameplay or anything yet.
A couple of clips I've seen, I've been kind of unimpressed. I'm like, this just looks like an Unreal Engine build of the same game we've always been playing.
Yeah, I have to
Like,
go
yeah, it
watch.
looks nicer,
Really?
clean, but the UI is so modernized. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to relearn the whole game just to play it.
Probably. Need raw silicon. I need copper. This guy doesn't have power.
What was that about? You're doing great on power, Ben?
Well, not yet. I have to rebuild some more things now. It's also because these towers are booting up, freaking storing things. some more geothermal. I can. I just gotta grab some more copper. More geothermal generators.
Yeah, make sure you're crafting ships for all your towers, my guy.
Nah, I'm going to fill them right now. I think they're all full though. Let's see. That one's good. That one's good. Yeah, they're all good.
This game loves magnets way too fucking much.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the dev ate magnets as a kid.
Or wasn't allowed to have them.
That too.
No, honey, you can't play with the magnets right now.
Like I see another recipe that's like, you need magnets. I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude.
The good news is they're not, like, not terribly difficult.
It's just it gets old when it's, you know, the 60th recipe that you've seen that needs magnets in it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Especially when you consider that, like, yeah, it's not that difficult to craft, but...
Holy cow, my power grid is gone.
What was that about your power grid being okay?
Yeah, it's non-existent. What the fuck happened? I guess all the ships and everything flying around. All these towers probably wasn't in charge. Yeah. I'll do it. Well, they'll be fine-ish once I build these stars. How do I build these again? Looks like I can build one. I just need plane filters, and for plane filters, I need Casimir crystals and glass.
Good luck with that.
Which I believe I have. Just a matter of.
I'm looking for steel.
I have Casimir
I'm
crystal.
looking for beams.
Oh, I need hydrogen.
Where is steel production happening, my guy?
There's a very small steel production back at the main planet. That's about it. Is there not hydrogen coming on this planet? Damn. Don't be looking like it. I'll go make my sons elsewhere.
No, who'd have guessed? You also need silicon to make fucking paintings. God fucking damn, dude. This is my turn off for this game, is the recipes are really fucking complicated. Later. Like, I don't get this amount of dissatisfaction with Factorio. And like, Satisfactory, one of the things that I really fucking love is that they said, hey, you know, when you tap a resource node, it doesn't just go away. You're not going to constantly need to expand, you know? And I'm really ready for them to actually get through with on the map and story updates like this. Easy, goddamn forever.
Right, give me the power of the sun.
I especially kind of hope that that it entertains the idea that like Fix-It Corporation is actually a super shitty company.
What do you mean?
It's cool if there's like a full escape from Fix-It Corp kind of story arc.
I feel like that would be too close to the other, the other one that's not automation necessarily. Also recently came out. It's more terraforming.
I'm not sure which one you're talking about, dude.
Yeah, dang it, bro. More mother trucking hydrogen.
So I saw something funny. Apparently, Crayola actually made their own chocolate.
Oh?
I think they did a limited run of it, but apparently Crayola or another company got the rights to it to make a Crayola chocolate.
Probably for my Marine buddies.
Right. No offense to the Marines, they get what they're doing is really cool and really necessary. Every Marine I've ever met, has the mental capacity of a high-functioning, moron.
You know what Marine stands for, right?
Not really.
Muscles are required, intelligence not essential.
I mean, that's fair. There's this one person that I'm friends with.
Get that weird long error again.
What?
Getting that weird long error again.
I'm not getting any of this.
I think it's because I deleted something. I don't know.
Because you deleted your cookies.
Probably.
Oh, now I'm getting
How many processors I got now? 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more.
But, this chick that I'm friends with, she's definitely one of those people that means well by everything she does. When faced with the logical choice that would, be the least amount of trouble, she will choose the hardest choice that's going to give her the most amount of trouble. And then you'll watch her struggle and then cry about why she's struggling.
Alright, hold on. I'm relaunching.
There was this one time. She got really fucking obsessed with this boy that she was dating, right?
Yeah.
But the dude was an absolute fucking douchebag. No job. Cheated on her a couple of different times. Was draining her bank account and her savings, right?
No fun.
And finally, when it came down to that, he ended up wrecking a car and demanded that she, and this was he wrecked this car a couple weeks after he'd been caught cheating again. Demanded that she would buy him another one. And when she realized that would completely wipe her savings account out, she finally made the decision to tell him to go fuck off and get out of her house. But it was one of those things it took her a year and a half to do.
Yeah.
It was and then didn't want to hear it from anybody when everyone was we told you that, that shit was going to come down to that. Him or your money,
Yeah.
And now she's infatuated with another guy and seriously considering making her own parents homeless just because she wants to sell the house and move, halfway across the state to be with this guy. And I'm nah, that's a terrible idea. one point she was considering like for a different guy that she's also infatuated with, like going to fucking Daytona, Florida, to be with that guy. And I just simply sat her down and I said to her, like, listen, the problem here is that you're really infatuated with finding true love, but you get completely blindsided by what that actually means. It was like, how old are you?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, you know, I'm almost, 30. And I'm like, yeah, you're almost 30, like I am. It was like, what kind of retirement do you have? Well, I've got, what the military will give me. I was like, is that enough for you and everyone that depends on you? And she was like, well, yeah, for right now. And I was like, will it be enough if you move across, to Florida, and then decide that,
Where's she living now?
She's still living in Georgia. I've talked her, like, down 3 times about selling the house and booting her parents to the curb.
True. Maybe not my mom, but I'd move my dad to the curb. That's for sure.
But see, here's the thing. I know her parents very well. Her mom and her dad both have bailed her out of more trouble than she's bailed them out of. Because before she had been a Marine, she'd been to jail at least 3 times. Not for anything like super serious, just like super basic shit that wasn't even really worth jailing her over, but one of those things like, should have showed up for jury duty. It was one of them, but stupid shit like that. Stuff that's not like gonna stay on your record forever, but is like good enough to get you into some trouble. Bailed her out of a couple of times where she didn't have the money for a lawyer for a couple different arrests where shit wasn't her fault, but she was in the wrong crowd. It was the easy target for, who's gonna get the blame for it. Regardless, this is one of those things like, I explained all that to her and I was like, I think you kind of at least owe it to your mom and dad to provide them with a place they can sleep. Considering they've put up with you through your teenage years. And I was like, because I know you well enough to know what you were like in your teenage years, and I was like, we've had this conversation a couple of times about that, you kind of sucked as a person in your teenage years. That's why, I'm established friends with her, because, like, she legitimately had a crush on me at one point. And tried to, like, chase after me, and I just had none of it, because I knew she was trouble from the start, so... But... Like, I explained to her, like, when you get bored of this guy in Florida, half a year from now, are you going to have the means to support yourself when you come back to Georgia and need to ask your parents for a place to sleep because you sold the only house you have in an economy where it is definitely not a seller or buyer's market? And she was like, I guess you're right. She was like, I'll at least wait until it's a seller's market and I'll reconsider. But,
I need
whatever.
sulfuric acid.
And it's one of those funny things, like, when she does an IQ test, because she's done this a few times now, she scores really high on IQ tests. She's incredibly intelligent. The problem is that I guess somehow that intelligence is cursed with that she will make the most illogical choice. Just because, I don't know, it feels better temporarily. I don't fucking know. Because I've seen her make some of the dumbest fucking choices. I think the best choice she's ever made was the house that she owns right now. especially because her, you know, her fucking retirement and her fucking disability paychecks and stuff like that coming from the Marines actually fucking pretty much paid it all off.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I just haven't seen her make a logical choice very often. It's a nice house too. It's got 2 stories and a basement. And more than enough room for like 20 people to live in the house, and that's about how many are living in it now. But I don't know. Just fucking wild, man. Just fucking wild how somebody can be successful and also not successful at the same time.
That's any military member for you.
I guess that's why the Air Force is the best branch, right?
You that man. They pay us enough money to scrape by, so you're successful as a person, but like financially, unless you're like living the bare minimum life, which begs the question, hey, is that even really living? Isn't, you know, like if you want to make money in the military, make it while you're in tech school. Pretty much all your bills are paid. There's not a whole lot for you to do.
Fair, I guess. Now, when it comes to them training you and stuff and tech school, I did have an actual question for you. Is there any kind of programs that, you know, they offer for housing you?
Are you talking when you're in tech school, you get put in the dorms unless you're married?
I'm not, so.
Yes, you get put in the dorms.
Sweet.
Oh.
So then I just need to do it like good old-fashioned college.
Mm-hmm, that's basically what it is.
Keep eating, and then I get free housing for the rest of the time.
Well, so if you're not married, you will stay in the dorms until you are a certain rank or time on station, and then you'll have the option to move off, or they'll kick you off. It kind of all depends on what base you go to. But once you move off base, they give you money for because you live off base. It's your BAH.
Help, like, it helps offset the cost of it.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the money that you're already making.
Yep.
That's fair.
That's why the military to military is a little overpowered, because they pay Brooke money for housing, but they also pay me money for housing. So it kind of stacks.
Wait, so Brooke is in the military still?
Mm-hmm.
Like, active duty kind of?
Mm-hmm. We're both active duty.
How does that work?
I mean, how does that work?
Well, like, she has kids, right?
Yeah.
How do they, how does she deal with both of
They've-
you or being
they've
deployed
been-
somewhere?
They've been staying with their dad for a very long time.
Okay.
They come out and see us in the summer.
So,
Like, she would see him all the time when she was still stationed in Georgia, but
okay. So I'm curious about something. If, so like, are you cool with the dad?
yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
I haven't had a problem with him so far.
As long as he's chill.
Mm-hmm, right? Actually don't need
You know, that's
those.
a rare thing these days, people being chill around their exes.
Right.
Because
It wasn't like a fault necessarily breakup. It was more of a
the requirements kind of thing.
oh I see what they. So you know how we were saying the warper's required? Like we unchecked that box. I didn't realize all those graphs to the left-hand side are new. You can change the distance everything goes and whatnot. Like the how stacked the drones are and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Max charge power. Wild.
My biggest thing is that while I'm saving up for property and for buying a house, because I'm not going to rent, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm renting at the moment because buying a house right now would be detrimental.
Hell, I don't even need to buy a house. I'll go the off-grid route that a lot of people are doing now. Buy a bunch of uncultivated land, claim it for agriculture, and then not live on the land, you know?
Yeah.
Tell the government, you know, still living at mom and dad's, and it's still living at mom and dad's. You know, if they ask, you know, if we're living on the land, I can show them, you know, no, we just park the trailer here for if we need to stay overnight for any reason. But the trailer comes with us when we leave, and I pull the trailer away.
I feel like you're too technological to live off the grid.
Nonsense, man. I've built plenty of tech setups that are cool.
Yeah, but as soon as you connect to a network, you're back on the grid.
Yeah and no. Starlink has made it a lot easier to be off-grid. Because those Starlink satellite dishes are actually really low power consumption now.
For now, I mean, until once everyone starts hopping on them, you know, it's kind of...
Here in Georgia, it's not too bad. The biggest problem is getting line of sight to the sky. You know, that's easy enough. I'll build a 100-foot pole up on the, right up above the tree line, you know? Climb it every day if I got to. And anyways, I do want to build a nice house. I'm planning on going the barn-dominium route.
What I want to do.
Because it just makes sense. You can build a massive house structure using barn construction for dirt cheap too. And then you can fill it out how you need it for how you want the house to be laid out.
Yeah.
One piece at a time, you know? That, and it also makes it really easy because, like, if you, I don't know, build an upstairs bedroom, right? And then suddenly you don't have a need for an upstairs bedroom, so you want to tear it out and replace it with, I don't know, let's say, fucking lounge room or something like that. Like, you can just do that shit. Because what goes on inside the building doesn't matter to anybody, really. That, and, you know, also doubles for a great garage, too. You there?
Yep.
Like, think about it, my guy. If I ever have kids, I'll never have anybody sneaking out at midnight without me knowing about it. I'll hear that shit. Yeah, go ahead, crank up your nice, you know, V8. Fucking Mustang or Charger or whatever. I'm gonna hear you. And you're gonna try to exit the garage quietly. And you're not gonna be able to exit the garage quietly. filled that shit perfectly level so they can't even like neutral roll out of the garage.
Do better than that. Put it on a reverse incline.
Oh, yeah, true. I also kind of want to look into possibly using thirsty concrete for the garage part.
Yeah.
Just because, like, dude, oil cleanups are so easy when it all goes into a fucking drain network underneath the cement. But then the cement is so porous that, like, you still can't lose a bolt or a washer through it, you know?
Yeah.
What you want?
Trying to get this freaking thing started. I just went to a different solar system, start pumping a spheric acid ocean. I'm not seeing a whole lot of movement. Actually, I was about to say, I know why that is. 'Cause it's already coming to this planet. Already being requested. Alright, so I'm going to change this one to local demand and then remote storage. There we go. What? Why doesn't this shit have crafting recipes? What is this? Hello?
Hello?
What are these?
What or what?
There's machines over here and they don't have crafting recipes.
What are the machines?
Assemblers.
Are they tier 3?
Twos. I'm gonna walk backwards. I don't know what they're supposed to be building. So far they're taking.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Am I waiting on something? Let's see. All these are filled. I'm waiting on freaking polyprium, that's for sure. Maybe I haven't researched said item yet. I think these are actually just making the fuel rods. What they're supposed to be doing, but we don't have the stuff yet, power yet. What are these missing? You're missing critical photons. Oh, am I not harvesting photons? Fuck! Not harvesting photons yet. Because we're not... Gosh dang it. We don't have photons yet, so we can't Re. We literally need to build a Dyson swarm and everything before we can unlock these. Damn.
Dude, I think somebody actually has the stand that the Xbox was revealed on.
So what?
You remember the big show that Bill Gates put on to reveal the Xbox to the world?
Uh-huh.
He had it on that rickety-looking pedestal and then pulled the cover off and was like, "Congratulations, Xbox!"
Mm-hmm.
Clap, everyone. Yeah. I think somebody actually has the exact stand.
The stand or like the Xbox like the big X looking Xbox, the original
No.
showcase.
The stand that he showed it off on.
Interesting.
Because it looks way too identical to what I remember from the show, but I'm not going to go look up the video. But it looks like it's been damaged in shipping. It's got some cracks and stuff in it, but like if it is the Xbox, the stand that the Xbox was sitting on when he showed it off at Space World, I think it was Space World. That's pretty cool.
Bro, we're gonna have to build a Dyson swarm and shoot it at the sun.
Well, you can get started on that. I'm waiting on purple stuff to be made so that we can keep researching. Problem is, I need more processors, which means I need more silicon, and I don't know why we're not making a whole lot of silicon.
Smelting or?
No, you're just not receiving a whole lot of silicon on the planet.
Let me find some more. I think there was only one silicone node on this planet. Yup. Oh, what the hell? Oh, for one, power's a problem. Still.
Yeah. That would be why we're not getting anything. You down for trying some races tonight? Drone races?
Dude, I did like 2 more maps in that freaking shadow guy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Spawn. Just kept joining, fucking whipping my ass. Not by a whole lot. Like, I would say probably about like 3 seconds or so, but 3 seconds is a lot.
I've seen him a couple of times, yeah. He kind of just hunts down lobbies and then beats your ass at it. Just so he can.
I beat my
professional playing.
my freaking 12. I got down to like an 11 on Bandit City.
Yeah.
And then he got like a fucking 9 minute or 9 second. I was like, jeezums.
That dude is definitely flying with muscle memory, my guy. There's a certain point where the only improvement you can make to flying those courses is muscle memory and flying blind. Because there is no way you can see where you're going when you're flying as fast as some of those people. You know?
There's no more silicon in the solar system than what I'm already mining.
Damn, son.
Yeah,
we got a
got
bad
that.
roll, didn't we?
Yeah, I want the outsource for that one.
Damn it.
But I'm sure I just increased it a bit.
I would be absolutely down to do some more races. I want to go back to the one we were doing where we were diving the towers.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely think I can get sub 30 on that one.
Alright, give me like 4 seconds. What was I doing? I was gonna do something and then we can go head that way. We can head that way, and then next episode we'll have to work on freaking building the actual Dyson swarm, so we can get this freaking process going. Oh, I think I was gonna build more power. Yeah. This planet. Find some lava pools real quick. Below 120. I don't want it.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick bathroom break.
Okay.
No, to get it cool in here.
Yeah, you can go ahead and just launch your freaking drone stuff. I'll be there as I'm done placing these. He's not on the same network. Better, not perfect, but we're gonna leave it there. And